Hello and welcome to the European Parliament here in Strasbourg. Today we have seen the vote on e-cigarettes go against vapers across Europe, in particular in the UK and in my constituency, the West Midlands. My postbag and emails have been overwhelming in support against any type of EU ban or push towards any regulation for medicinal products. I would like to say that today was a fair vote and that the Parliament voted against in all good conscience. But I can't say that because we've had months and months of political skullduggery. And it was an 11th hour decision, a literally 11th hour decision at 10:49 this morning. We had noticed that the Parliament had allowed a split vote. We'd been arguing about this for months. You all know that in October of last year, there was a vote to stop the EU legislation in this area. Of course, typical EU, they ignored that. So some compromise was made with the Council of Europe in December and the Member States, and they've brought it back this month, the McAvan report. What we tried to do, because in this report, there were many useful regulations to stop children smoking, but what they decided to do was with a spoonful of sugar, put the e-cigarette legislation in there. So we had to vote en bloc. And we'd been arguing about this for weeks and weeks and weeks. And President Schulz wouldn't hear any of it. And as I say, 10:49 this morning, there was a change of heart. But of course, that was just 41 minutes prior to the votes. No lobbying could be done, no information could be held, and of course the vote went against us. So I wish I could tell you, well, it's just one of those things, but it's not. It's one of the reasons that I'm opposed to the European Union, the way they do business here, the way they have this one-size-fits-all attitude to legislation. Such legislation as this in the United Kingdom should be made by our own Parliament in Westminster. And had I been a member of Parliament in Westminster, I could have dissected this with various amendments. And we could have debated this way in advance, not had this 11th hour skullduggery. But most of all, this attitude that vaping is somehow similar to smoking, totally disregarding the fact that vaping has proven beyond doubt a tool for those to give up smoking who have tried everything else. But do the politicians here in Strasbourg and Brussels listen to that? No. That's why, and this is just another reason. And when we debate Britain's membership of the European Union, people say, oh, isn't it good? Or what's it about? No, it affects each one of us. More than 75% of the laws in the United Kingdom emanate from the European Union. And here to you vapers today has seen how it's impacted on you. I'm not giving up the fight on this. We must fight in our own country to stop what is typically known as gold plating, where our civil service seems to like to take EU directives and push them to their furthermost, whereas in other countries of Europe they ignore them. So what I'm really just trying to say to you today is that I'm not giving up fighting for vapers, and I hope let's fight this together and somehow we can have some sensible solution. Thank you.